That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Houston, we're copying. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Houston, we're copying. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Oh, good evening, everybody. Scott here. This is Love and One Bar. Again, we're having a little bit too much fun tonight, as we always try. We always effort to have too much fun. Just every now and then, it actually happens where we do have too much fun, and that night is tonight. Therese has been walking around the bar here, relaxing, chilling out. She was one of the people who on Saturday was over at Fido over in Easton and got her head shaved for the St. Baldrick's charity. You may remember that is the charity that we did our tournament for back the Sunday before last. So she has been letting everybody rubber bald, very, very close to bald head. I don't think Aaron's doing the same thing right now, although he totally should. Aaron rocks that look very, very nicely, if I might say. But we're just enjoying it. She's taking some more donations for the charity for free head rubs. Not free because of charity, of course. But we're having a good time tonight, just relaxing. This is week 7 of the Silverball Super League. Not that many weeks left to play in the league before we get to the point where we're going to be giving away a machine. We're going to be giving away the Bobby Orr's Power Play. And not too many weeks before we get to the playoff. I believe we have next week, which will be the 25th. That will be the last week of regular season play. And then we're going to have our seasonal tournament on the 1st. And then the 8th is going to be the playoff. So after that, we'll probably have a little bit of a break, couple of weeks where we just have pre-plays. You may not see us online for all of those. But we'll have other events going on. You got to see one, of course, this past Saturday when we were broadcasting Mario Kart as well. So starting to mix it up a little bit, starting to do some different stuff, which I am super, super excited about. And as we said, bringing you pinball action. The machines we're showing are going to be similar. Munsters has been front and center for quite a while now. And no different tonight. We had the cameras on it. Figured we'd leave it there. And tonight, finally, this is what we wanted to do at the Baldwin Pinball Tournament, or the Tuesday tournament, I should say. I was trying like heck to get Medieval Madness on stream, and it never came up in the draw. It's in the draw tonight, and we're going to have a bunch of games played on Medieval Madness, so super, super excited to have that in play tonight. You can see Rita, another one of the people who shaved her head for St. Baldrick's in the background right there. I see Eric walking around. I see Jen going from machine to machine playing, so everybody getting their last rounds of practice games in before we turn this thing on for live here. And, of course, all the people getting ready to play Munsters. There's Therese in the background as well. So we're excited. Should be another fun night of league action. We're going to show these 2 games off. Hopefully have some very, very good streaming to tell you about, to enjoy with all of you. So we will probably get it going here in just a couple of minutes. I am going to put my mic on mute while we're waiting here for some games to get rolling. And we'll be right back here probably in about 2-3 minutes to get everything going for you. Thanks, everybody. Eddie, how are you? Doing good, man. Good to see you. As always. Well, I should say not as always. We didn't last Monday. But that's because we had the Sunday and the Tuesday tournament. Me and Alex were just shy. You know? We tapped out for the 2-hour stream on Monday. So we could have a couple of nice long 6-7 hour streams for the big team. But, oh, yeah. Always doing it. Love it every day. So it's good stuff. of these, then find Alex to help me on mic, and then I should be good. Yeah. All right, we are back. I can neither confirm nor confirm that I may have been downing quite a few fried wontons right there. In fact, I'll just say it. I can absolutely confirm I was downing a few fried wontons just because. JD, how are you tonight? Yeah, Pinball is here, and as the bot has said, make sure you are following on Facebook. What's that? Okay, great. I'll be right there. And literally, pinball wontons. I suppose you could call them pinball wontons. I've never thought about referring to them that way, but hey, you know, it's whatever you got to do, man. It's whatever you got to do. I'm going to see if Alex can come over here so that I can make sure to have someone on the microphone talking about David over here playing some Medieval Madness. Actually, quite well. He just completed Castle number 2 for 4 million points. Up to 15 million here on ball number 3. So, and he's got Troll Multi-Ball Madness. So he's got some stuff he can do here. Let's see if he's able to take advantage of it. Yep, getting jackpots. But yeah, while that's happening, I'm going to round up one Alex here, see if he's not ready to go. Looking for him. I don't see him yet. But in the meantime, I will round him up, and we will get him on the mic here. So hang on just a minute. He will be on to commentate the Medieval Madness here in just a second. Monopoly? Okay. Is Monopoly ready? Okay, grab it.
All right, we got 1 million. Whoop, flip it away to the left ramp. There we go. Good flipper control. Two locks, that's one away from Moldy Ball. Oh, nice save. And a drip out the left out lane. Anybody in chat? Do what now? All right. That's exactly what you do. All right, so who's JD Llama? The Johnny Depp playing Fortnite? I should not be given the microphone.
Hello. All right, everyone. Sorry I was out back talking to DJ. Scott is, I think, out on a wonton trip and or playing a ball. So, I am here with you guys. V-Bell, I don't know where. I think Scott is out on his wonton run. He said his blood sugar was a little low. and needed to get something. Howdy, new voice. JD Llama, this is Alex. I am here roughly 75% of the time with Scott, while Chris is here some other times. And oh my days, why is this so choppy? Let's see if I can fix this. Ooh, okay. Might just need a reseat on the medieval camera then, because it is not going too well. Ooh. So I don't know if we just have a two-player group here, which is kind of what it looks like. All right, blocks ball 2. Oh, alrighty, sorry. We had Cody Webb come up and show me his awesome videos and pictures from the Kiss concert he went to, and that hits me right in the heart. Very big Kiss fan. If you've never seen Kiss live, even if you do not like Kiss, do yourself the favor and please go see them. It is a fantastic, fantastic show. Let's see if we've got anyone on the Munsters right now, and it turns out we do. It looks like Ross is playing. And it looks like we might have a 3, maybe 4-player group here. And in case anyone was unaware, right now I am enjoying the Wolf's Ridge Star Cup. This is a beer that was exclusive to level 1. It was made for our Mario Kart tournament this past weekend, and it is a star fruit infused kolsch, a tropical kolsch, is what they were dubbing it. So, very good. If you'd like to taste it, come on in here. This is the only place you can get it. And, yeah, give it a try for yourself.
Hey, I hear what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, our fancy new beer.
Yes, it is. The Star Cup beer that we were referring to on Saturday for the Mario Kart tournament.
Yep.
You're right.
Had lots of fans asking where you went. New voice, who's this? When I hopped on.
It was because Evan.
A wonton run, I think.
It was a wonton run, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was totally a wonton run. You know what? When you need your fried wontons, you get your fried wontons. That's what you just have to do.
I mean, what else are you going to do?
Get fried wontons?
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Pot stickers just don't do the trick when you need a fried wonton.
No, you're right. Although pot stickers, now that I think about it, do sound really good.
Fantastic.
Does Lotus over there run ton? Wow. Waluigi approves of that comment. And I had to get a game of Monopoly in my first league game of the night. It's it's a 2-person group for me because Kit unfortunately is not here.
Oh. So
my 3-person group is now a 2-person group. Does make the games go really quickly. Even Monopoly, you can say that for.
Yeah. I mean, nice in the sense that you can get your stuff done. It sucks not being able to see someone tonight, though.
Agreed.
We do miss Kit.
We miss Kit quite a bit. V, I'll bring you wontons. It's all good. I can pick up another order before they close. Can't promise they won't be cold before I get there, but you know, I'm willing to try here. You know, that's what it's all about. Yes, Munsters is up right now. Looks like Amy is at about 7 million points. That'll be higher with that spot shot for 900,000. I know. Oh, crap, 11 million. So the Lily mode really good to her here. She's got now 3 of the modes done. Well, I'd feel bad if I didn't offer, and, I had to get the wontons and kind of a pinch. I wasn't even planning on it. Do what you got to do.
So how many more weeks of league do we actually have?
We have one more regular season week. That is next Monday.
Okay.
Then we're going to have the seasonal tournament on the 1st because April Fool's Day.
So is there a week in between those? No. Okay.
There is
right
not.
Into it.
We're going right into it.
And is that because of the Munsters launch party putting us behind schedule normally?
I believe it is, yes.
There's usually a gap, right? Or
There's
am I wrong?
Usually we have the playoff week, and then we do the launch party.
Okay.
Or then we do the seasonal tournament, I should say. We have
Okay.
playoffs and then tournament. But you're right, because of the Munsters launch getting in the way, knocking everything off a week, Kim didn't want to ruin the idea of having an April Fool's Day tournament.
Okay, so is there just no playoffs, or next week are playoffs?
The week after will be playoffs, and that will mean on the 8th of
Wait,
April.
what? Wait, playoffs is the same thing as the seasonal tournament?
No.
What? Okay, Scott, you're throwing me through a loop. Okay, so next week is the last week of
regular play.
And I've pulled out the calendar to make sure I can understand.
Yes.
Now, Monday the 1st is the
Seasonal tournament.
seasonal tournament.
Its own event.
Okay, and then that would mean the 8th
Is
the
league playoff.
league playoff finals, end of league completely.
That's right.
And that's when Bobby Orr will be given away?
That's what I was about to say. Bobby Orr is given away on the 8th of April. You are correct. Someone will get to take that machine home. And I assume at that point we will learn what machine is going to take its place. Or very soon after.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like...
Oh, do you have Can we share this with the stream right now, or are we not allowed to do that?
Wait, do you have insight that I don't have insight
I don't have
on?
any inside information whatsoever. They don't tell me anything.
Yeah, I had a suggestion, but I won't say it because I don't want to get everyone's hopes up.
Okay.
Because I cannot confirm or deny anything.
I'm going to instead give you a notepad window where you can type it in and no one can see it. That way we can silently talk about what it could potentially be and tease it without actually teasing it. Very interesting.
That's what I think.
Yeah? And that means that machine would be the machine given away, too.
Yes.
Nice. Is it a game that has multi-ball? Maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny that. We can't give you that information. Yes, at least two flippers minimum would be a safe assumption, yes. We're not talking like, 50s pachinko style here where there's no machines. Although, I think I've talked about it before at the Cincinnati show in December. Lindsey Rogers, who is from Cincinnati and is a regular for our seasonal tournaments, probably will come up to the one on April 1st.
Nice.
Brought a pinball machine that was barely powered, did not have a scoreboard. It was almost like it was the old flip the ball and wherever the ball goes kind of skill game.
Okay.
1938.
We had a pinball machine. It was a Bally, I think.
Yeah.
Growing up. And all you had was a plunger.
Yes.
No flippers, but then where like the action button would be on the modern Sterns were 3 knobs that you could turn. And you had to basically get bingo through all the different holes in the machine. And the knobs were how you would change which numbers you had selected to try and light from the ball.
Yeah. Nice.
It was interesting. My dad still has it. I don't know if it's really worth much. It had like go-go dancing girls on the back kind of thing. Or like maybe that's the wrong word, like the Vegas dancers or
like Rockettes
yes,
almost?
Yes.
The Rockettes.
That's what
okay.
I'm thinking of. That's in New York. That has I'm
yes,
all
it
over
is.
the place.
Rockettes are Radio City Music Hall.
You knew what I meant.
You're apparently just thinking about places where you can see scantily clad women with very long legs.
Sure.
I'm going to go with that.
Hey. You wouldn't be wrong.
Not the worst thing ever. Not the worst thing. All right, we got Ross Burgett here. First time we've had Ross on stream in quite a while. Hasn't been able to make the last couple of tournaments, but we're glad to have him up here for League tonight.
He's slippery like a banana peel. I'll tell
Oh,
you
ha, 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 ha. I see what you did there. Yeah, he is. And playing very well so far, sitting at about 8 million. It looks like they've got a 3-player group right now. We did see Amy playing it a minute ago, Ross in the group. We'll have to see who player 3 is. I did not see right off the bat. He's in spot mode right now. Looks like about another 59 seconds. One of the tough things about some of these various modes is they just last a really long time. Whoa, he shook that machine to save it. I think that was a double. Is he going to be able to? The bounces? Yes. Very good save. See what Ross opts to do, because this looks like about a 3-second period where you can hold on to it and have it count down. Yeah, right about 3 seconds, because now it's sitting at 18 seconds remaining.
Wait, what do you mean? Like if you hold it for 3 seconds and the timer stops?
Timer stops, yeah. So you can't just milk it. I mean, that's kind of a standard thing with most of the modern Sterns, even stuff that was in the late 90s.
What do you mean by milk?
Milk the mode so that it just goes away. If you don't want to do anything, you just want the mode to finish.
Oh, okay.
It forces you to have. Oh, yeah, and he couldn't do anything about that.
Forces you to play the mode instead of like, oh, I started it and don't want it, or.
Yeah, like a Mamushka kind of thing in Adam's Family. If for whatever reason you did not want to play Mamushka, you would just hold the flipper and not do anything. The new machines don't let you do that. After about 3 seconds, they're like, nope, you're going to have to hit something in order to get this timer to keep moving.
Now, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I like Mamushka better in Junkyard than I do Adam's Family.
No, that's not a hot take whatsoever. Mamushka and Junkyard, just, I agree.
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. But it's random whether you get it, I think.
I love the fact that Junkyard has random things from all kinds of games of the era.
That's this machine I'm most sad is gone.
Yeah.
I've put a lot of time into that game.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of time. For a while, I would put $2 in after every shift.
Yeah.
Play my balls, and I was eventually up to an average of like about a 40, 45 million point game every time I'd step up.
By the way, is sensational for that machine. By the way, Amy at Monster Madness, everything lit, big points on the board here if she can get them. Let's see what she's able to do. 21 million right now.
Can we tell if the playfield's lit also?
Yes.
Those extra multipliers I meant?
Those would be on the very bottom by the flippers. There's a 2x, it'll go 2x, then 3, then 6.
So none of those are, oh wait, right there.
2x is blinking.
So does that mean that there is a 12x going on for Amy?
No, I believe that would just be a 2x playfield at this point. I'm not sure how to do the double 6.
Okay.
Chat, I trust, will tell me about that now that we have a few people watching and relaxing and enjoying it.
Because I know if you have the 6x and you start Monster Madness, it's 36x for some dumb reason.
I think that's what it is, yeah. So this might be 12 in that case, because she's got 2 blinking. Looks like the other one's blinking, so 3x is now blinking. 4.5 on that one. That's what this mode's about. Oh, they're both lit now, so that should be 6x. See if she can cash in some shots on it, but that might end the mode because is that going to count? No, 4.9 million. 6x still lit. No, it's over, so looks like just a regular 6x multiplier at this point.
The world may never know.
But 36 million, that Monster multiplier worth about 14 mil, not bad.
Yeah, very good score.
So 36 on this, an excellent score. Certainly going to win more nights than not in league action, that's for sure. And a really good 15x on the bonus for 3.4 million more. I think that just barely put her above 40 mil.
Now this game is still on factory code, correct? There have been no updates yet?
This is Ryan, I believe, right?
Oh, Jared.
Jared, that's right.
Jared Mayerson.
I get Jared and Ryan mixed up. I shouldn't, but I do.
Aaron Ryan?
No, not Aaron Ryan. Ryan Bucky.
Oh. So I'm going to say Aaron Ryan has had
Aaron Ryan
his ears lowered.
Yes. Aaron Ryan has my hairdo now, as do many people.
Speaking of which, everybody looks great.
I agree.
They look fantastic.
Yes, they do. Therese, I don't know if you noticed, has been giving out free head rubs all night for more donations to St. Baldrick. She is continuing the effort to raise more money. and doing just a heck of a job. Everyone seems to have had a blast at the event. You know, from what I heard, it was a really, really good time. So, good stuff. It was a great time. I got to hang with Rita for a little bit today, even before pinball, and she's doing really, really well. Really enjoyed the event over Fido on Saturday as well. She said she's going to work on seeing if for the event next year, that for the people that are participating as far as like the Silverball Shavies, if they'll do it here at the bar.
Oh.
Which I think would be sensational.
Now, the shaving, like, okay, so if that's the case, how long would it take to figure that out? Because I haven't had a haircut in 2 years. I have not done any trimming on my beard in 2 years either.
Wow.
It's about 2.5, actually.
How the heck do you deal with okay, I got to know. How do you deal with the mustache thing? You just deal with it?
Yeah, I mean, you eat it sometimes when you're eating food. Like, it happens. It just gets in your mouth and trims itself that way. But
I guess. Oh, it just sounds horrible. Ross, by the way, player one here.
My mustache also does not grow in very thick. It is relatively thin compared to everything else. It's just gotten so long that it looks like it's thicker than it is.
Fair enough. I'll grant you that.
I couldn't wear just a mustache. I'd look silly. I would look really silly.
This is why you get a graphic designer. I'm not doing that.
What's Cody saying over there?
I don't know. He's upset about graphic design and graphic designs. He's not doing this stuff. Did you try this? It's the exclusive Wolf's Ridge.
Oh, is the Wolf's Ridge the beer of the month, by the way?
No, the beer of the month is Cigar City.
Cigar City.
It's a starfruit.
That's right. Cigar City
Colt.
is the Tampa brew, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Really good.
We're the only place that has it. They made it just for our Mario Kart tournament.
How you get the pint glass?
No, you just pay. Those are up there. It's $25, and it gives you access for a year to the Brewery of the Month Club. And then if you order a brew of the month, it's the same price for a 20-ounce pour, or there's like $1 upcharge on every other beer. And you get to keep the mug and stuff.
Yeah.
Till the end of the year.
I want it just for the mug.
Yeah.
I don't even drink. I just want the mug.
Yeah. I mean, DJ drinks lemonade out of it a lot.
Maybe I should have had my orange. Maybe I could have ordered the mug and got my orange juice in the mug.
That's a lot of orange juice.
That's maybe too much orange juice.
Hey, man, you're going to be set on vitamin C for a while.
I know. I mean, I know I want to get my blood sugar up a little bit, but I don't know if I want to get it that much up. That's a bit much.
Is there really that much sugar in juice? I know
Yes.
people say it all the time, and I don't know.
It's natural fruit compared to refined sugars, but yes, it definitely is. By the way, Ross putting up a sensational ball 3 right here. 32 million. I believe he's in months. No, I don't think. This is Raven multi-ball, I think. Either way, the bonus multipliers are getting really, really nice right here. No, I think he is in Munster.
So does that say he only has 3X?
Yes, the right one is 3X. 19 on the bonus right now.
So to get 6X, you have to light the 2 and the 3.
Exactly.
So is it just 2, 3, and 6 are the only options then?
That's right. 2,
Okay.
3, and 6. That is correct. Ross now down to a 2-ball on the multi-ball right here. 3.3 on that jackpot shot.
I really like that statistic. Juice is 572% sugar. That's pretty awesome.
If JD tells it to me, I believe he's right. I mean, he's never led me astray, ever. So I don't see why he would at this point. Nice shot right there for another $3 million. 3.8 on that shot. Looks like 7 more for a big jackpot shot. I'm guessing that's replay based on the graphic.
Yeah, that's a really long
That is
graphic.
a really long replay graphic. I was thinking the same thing. It's like, just tell me the scores. I want to know how good Ross is doing. Believe me, I know numbers. I know you do. 61 million. Welcome back to another 15 million points while we weren't paying attention. Oh, level 24 million on the hurry up. There's your big jackpot shot right there. Now he drains out, but nothing to be ashamed of. 54 mil on Munster Madness alone. Let's see what this bonus is. Subtotal 4. This is going to be close to 10 mil. 9.1 million, which puts him, I believe, at 96 million for the game. What
good.
a run.
Very,
Good job,
very good.
Ross, man.
I feel like Grand Champ on this is around 140.
That sounds
think.
about right, yeah.
I think it's James Scott, if I'm not mistaken.
Also does not shock me in the least.
Is he here tonight?
I have not seen James yet. James might be having to take some pre-plays tonight. That's a good point. Because he is in the league, so we assume everyone got some pre-plays in, and the weeks like this you can't be here. That's what you have them for.
I don't know if Chris is watching, but Chris, we do miss you tonight.
Yes. Oh, our man Keystone Defiant.
Yes.
Yeah, you told me earlier today you didn't think it was going to be able to make it. We do miss you.
It's all good. We appreciate all the help you give us, though.
Heck yeah, man. That's why we have a crew doing this stuff. One of us can't do it, with the exception of last Monday when all of us just wanted to fall over.
Oh, yeah. I was dead. I was dead.
I was happy we were able to do the Sunday-Tuesday rotation last week.
Yeah.
With all of the events we had going on, which I love the fact we have so many events for sure. But there is a limit to our energy. Oh, she tried everything she could to save that thing and just could not do it. Oh, and the tilt.
Oh, ouch.
I don't know what her bonus was, but that'll probably cost her about 1,000,000 points, I got to think. So here comes Jared. Oh, Rita sneaking in there. Hey, JD makes a good point about the numbers. Is it open? Yeah. Let's do it. Grab it up. JD said, I counted all of them. It just goes from 0 through 9 and then starts repeating.
I mean, that is a fact. That is a fact.
Hashtag facts. Undeniable numeric facts. I can't dispute it, can you?
Unless we're talking binary or hexadecimal or something.
Oh, hexadecimal. You just threw in the thing to make...
Thanks, Cody.
What did Cody throw in there? Durr. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm going to go play Adam's Family. I will be right back myself.
Alrighty. So we got Jared stepping up. I think Jared's at like 800,000. It seems like he's had a tough game so far.
Let's get Carlos in there.
Oh, we got Carlos and Teletubbies coming in. Nice.
Come on, you know that emote's godlike, dude.
Which one, the Teletubby or Carlos? Those are pretty good emotes. All right, so it looks like we've got the Munsters is over now. We'll swap over. No game on Medieval, but it looked like Rita was trying to sneak in on the Munsters. So we may have another group coming up now. Scott is actually hopping on over at they say the Adams Family. So he is only in a 2-player group, though. I think it's just him and Alec Marison, Jared's brother, playing over there. So he should be back relatively shortly. Hopefully not too short. I want them to have good games. Let me do this really quick. Yeah, I'm not a fan of hexadecimal either. I find it annoying. Okay, so I was right. Rita is stepping up now, and I believe the next group will be going on the Munsters. Speaking of annoying hexadecimal, I'm all ears. I had to learn how to do stuff in hexadecimal in 8th grade. My teacher was rude. That was not fun. Burger Time Machine seems to be acting up. I noticed it runs a little bit fast, plus the high scoreboard. The one here specifically? Yeah, sometimes the screen will scroll, and I don't know if the high scores, I think they all just go all F. If you want to hop on commentary, go ahead.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we got Cody Webb joining me on the mic. Cody is probably much more knowledgeable about all these games than I am. Scott tells me stuff, and I forget it by tomorrow.
Left side or right side?
It doesn't matter. I don't think. All right, Cody is on the mic with us now. Hello, Cody.
I might have to leave shortly.
Oh, that's fine. Just put the mic down. You're good. hop in and out as you please.
Hell yeah, dude.
So how do you feel about the monsters?
I don't like it.
I mean, it just seems like it's really early code.
Yeah.
Do you feel...
Once the code's finished, it'll...
How do you feel about the shots?
Right ramp is obviously ripped from Tales from the Crypt because it's a Borg, and he made Tales from the Crypt, and it's the same ramp. The left ramp is very steep. And now I'm up, by the way.
Is there any... Oh, you're up?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. Thank you for the input, Cody. We'll see you again soon. All right, so Dwayne's up now.
I had all the time in the world.
All right, so Dwayne's ball is over. And let's see if, right, good talk, good talk. Yeah, I'll see if I can, I'll write that up there for Burger Time for you, JD. I'll put it on the game list for the technician to attend to, and I will see what we can or cannot get done. Oh, my days. Sorry, I keep yawning. So it looks like it's just a two-player group of Rita and Dwayne. We can actually peep the Addams family scores, too, from this camera conveniently. So, player 2, I'm imagining is, I think that's Alec. I really don't know much about the monsters. I just know, hold on. I keep wanting to call him Lurch, but that's wrong. I'll remember it eventually. Maybe his name's Bosco. The guy in the middle looks like Frankenstein. I just know he's really good because you can get a quick multi-ball off him. After that, I'm not entirely sure as far as what else you should be shooting for. I think obviously you want to get all the stuff lit for Monster Madness. And I do believe who's on Adams next. That's okay, so Scott is playing right now on Adams. So player 1, if you can keep that score in the corner, you can see Scott's score and how well he's doing. Six bear kicks, nice. I can't tell if there's another number in front of that one. I imagine there is. Scott has more than 1,000,000 points. Oh, I think that's like a 34 or so. Rita's back up. Is it only the music that runs fast, or the entire game's running fast? I mean, I imagine if one's running fast, the rest of it is too, right? I mean, that kind of makes sense. I don't know enough about... I don't know enough about the way an arcade board works, where if only the sound can get fast, it's easier to tell the music. Fair enough. Yeah, when Scott gets back and I have someone else on the microphone. Oh, James Scott is in the building. I finally see him. I have pinpointed him. Hopefully we will get the pleasure of watching him play tonight. Other absentees, I don't know if I see Trent. I don't think I see Trent or Deborah tonight. Monsters is pretty fun. The code's just very, very early. But yeah, the, what's his name? No. You might remember his name. I swear I'll remember it eventually, but I'll call him Mo, the Frankenstein guy. You shoot him like 3 times and you get a multi-ball. Or maybe it's only 2. But I at least like that in the sense that there's an easy point of entry for a new player. I don't study the games too in depth. Other than Junkyard, that's the one game I know kind of well. Everything else I'm very, very amateur on. Herman, there we go, not Mo. Mo's one of the 3 Stooges, not a monster. So yeah, Herman multi-balls, a pretty good easy option. I know there's something going on that I don't think is supposed to happen. You may have heard us talking about it earlier with if you get 6x on the play field, so you like the 2x and the 3x, and then you start Monster Madness. For some reason, the game starts giving you 36x on shots, and things can get really cuckoo bananas really quickly. Which I guess if everyone has access to it, that's fine and dandy, but if it's not really what was intended, that really gives someone the option to just really take the game away, where it sounds like otherwise you might be able to keep it up. It may be fixed. I just don't know that ours necessarily has the code update. I think this is still on the factory code. I could be wrong, though. Trent was in here the other day, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a code update, and I just did not know about it. I agree. I just find it so crazy, too, that pinball machines come out and that we don't have the full game really until, I don't know, 6 months down the road when these code updates have come out that have really brought it to be the game that it is. And the first one I really got to experience here was Guardians, where the game shipped, and when it was here, it just kind of felt the exact same as Metallica, and now with a couple code updates, it's really its own game, and it's awesome. And I heard the same thing for Batman 66, that when it came out, people were relatively unimpressed. The code came out, really made the game awesome, and then people loved it. And I've heard nothing but good things about it lately. So I imagine the Munsters will go through something similar. I just find it crazy, like in the world of video games, you know, we pay $60 for a game, we have to wait for the DLC, or there's the day one DLC where we feel like we're buying an incomplete game and it's frustrating. I just find that infinitely more infuriating when it comes to pinball, and we're talking thousands of dollars, and then you still don't have the finished product or a relatively finished product until 6 months into it. But I understand. I mean, you've got to get it out to the hands of the players and really see what's working, what's not working, and have an open beta, if you will, to really hone everything in to make it a truly great game. Alright, so right now I'm waiting to see, okay, looks like we got someone putting money in Munsters. Also have money on Medieval. So, if chat has a preference between Munsters and Medieval, speak now or forever hold your peace. Or I'm just going to go with whoever starts first. But yeah, I mean, I'm talking, or I guess we're talking at this point, I mean, thousands and thousands of dollars. And it's, okay, so Medieval has started. I'm going to switch over to that. And I'm very sorry about this, the tracing on the ball. I think the playfield camera needs reseated. And just deactivated, reactivated, and probably be good to go. But all of the settings are correct. I verified that. If anyone in chat likes NBA Jam, there's an NBA Jam tournament here tomorrow at Level 1 Bar and Arcade. I believe it starts at 5 o'clock, and it is being put on by Saucy Brew Works. And the winners of the tournament, and I say that because I do not know if this is a 1-versus-1 event or a 2v2 teams, but the winners will take home Cleveland Cavaliers tickets. So if you're a basketball fan, you like the Cavs, it's free to enter, chance to win some tickets to a game. All right, Cody stepping up. I think Claire was player 1, so I think that puts Kim at player 3. Right. All right, drawbridge is down. Oh, what? That was a tilt? You've gotta be kidding me. All right, tournament director Kim is stepping up. Not quite enough to get into the ball lock. Oh, rough drain. Coming back around now. Should be clear. Stepping up. Nice shot up the right ramp for the super skill shot and gets the hurry up for $1 million. Very, very nice. All right, Castle 1 is down, so Claire will be sitting at, I think, like $3.5 million, almost 4, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wow, almost 5. All right, an unfortunate drain there, but relatively speaking, pretty sizable lead. Everyone in this group is very good, though. It just takes the one solid ball for someone to pop off and really go ahead of the pack. All right, Cody. Cody opts for the standard skill shot. Ooh, not quite. All right, gate's destroyed. Now the next shot on the castle should yield him 2 million. There we go. Another 2 million points in his pocket. And a Merlin just points, but $1 million solid, especially in the early stages of this game. Oh, that was hard to see. So Claire will still be ahead of Cody here. But not by much, only about 700,000 points. 760. All right, now Kim's up. Kim takes the standard skill shot as well. And that's where this 1 million points from the super skill shot plus immediate hurry up is really helping Claire out. All right, drawbridge is down. Oh, rough drain. Very unforgiving machine to Kim tonight. All right, and Claire is back up. So Claire is going to, all right, opts for super skill. Nice, gets it again. And the hurry up is available. Amazing, twice in a row. 2 million point hurry ups. Very nice, Claire. Sitting at about 6.2. Into the catapult. Another shot on the gate. So drawbridge is down, gate is up. And now it's the potentially dangerous shot on the castle. You smack right into the front of the gate. There's a good chance that that ball might just drain. It's going to, okay, is that ball long? First ball lock. Okay. All right. So the cow is the big ticket item. Oh, too soon. It's all right though. The next shot on Merlin will grant a 2-ball multi-ball for Madness. All right, one more shot on the gate, I believe, will break it. Ball 2 is locked. So player is sitting in a very good position here with lots of stuff ready to go. Okay, 2-ball multi-ball, I think. And 1,000,000 points. Oh, 3-ball, nice. Okay, I didn't realize Joust had been completed. So there we go. Ball save still on, no harm, no foul. Now let's see if player goes for jackpots. No, taking the castle, there we go. That's my preferred strategy myself. I'm not good enough to hit the jackpot, so I just, oh, that was hard to see. Let's see what happens here. 1 ball left to get a standard. Oh, okay, okay. A pretty good run there. 14.8 is the score to beat. So Cody's got 10.6 to catch up. 10.6 what? Oh, okay, never mind. 10.6. No, trolls are lit. That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah. Now we got Bo hopping on commentary. Bo is very much more knowledgeable about pinball than I am. I just know how to ask the right questions, but I cannot tell you the correct facts.
Facts. I like facts.
Yeah, you know much more of them than I do, I'm sure.
This is Medieval Madness, too. We don't stream this often.
Yep. Sometimes the machine gets picky on us and doesn't want to work right.
All right, so it looks like Cody's up. He has a long way to go.
Yep, this is ball 3, though, so player finished at about 14.8. Not unachievable by any means.
Oh, no.
Now, I do like to ask this to just about everyone. When you get multi-ball in this game, do you go for jackpots or do you go for castles?
You absolutely go for castles, no matter what.
Really?
Yes. Yes, because you can always trap up and use 1 ball just to go for castles, and it's absolutely safe. Because castles in a single ball play are already dangerous as it is.
Yeah, very much so. And
So-
that was kind of my thought.
Yeah,
But
and the jackpots just aren't really worth that much.
well, I had seen other players rack up 25 million just looping jackpots over and over.
Yeah, it's lucrative if you can keep the ball in play. It takes a long time, so you have to be kind of a more patient player.
And just insanely consistent.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely insane amount of consistency.
But there's no way that, like, I would never go for jackpots.
No, yeah.
That's preference probably, but
Because that was my thing, too. Is it's like, why would I not take the safe castle shots while I
Yeah.
have this grace period, especially once we're talking castle 3,
well,
4, and 5.
and they go up with points exponentially.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like he has any locks, so he's probably not feeling confident enough to even go for a lock, because that's a lot of dangerous shots.
Well, and trolls
Considering
are
it's
out
ball
right
3.
now.
It's hard to see those trolls.
The only way I can tell is from the dot matrix.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if he can get this last castle, he's gonna at least guarantee himself second.
Kim's player 3, though, right?
Correct.
Yeah, she's more than capable of putting up the score, so
Oh, very much
I definitely don't think he's comfortable with just 14 million.
so. No, not at all. All right, so that'll light Catapult Madness also. Gets the 500K on Cal. You might be able to answer this for me. How do you relight Madness multi-balls?
To relight him,
Yeah, so like if I only have Catapult and then I hit Merlin and I get Catapult Madness,
yeah.
How do I reactivate that so I can get Joust Madness?
You know, I'm not sure. It's something I never shoot for.
Okay.
It's probably something I should do more often, but I'm not sure at the exact rule on that.
Because everyone I've asked for, like, well, I usually only ever get it once a game anyway, so I've never figured out how to get it a second time.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if you can't get another 2-ball Madness multi-ball.
Or it's anywhere from what, 2 to 6?
Yeah, it's something I just don't know the rule specifically.
So I know it's for each like objective you complete, it adds a ball to that multi-ball. But
Right.
relighting it, I've never seen anyone relight it.
Right, exactly.
I think you have to reactivate Merlin, yes, but it's not Merlin that you're actually activating. It's the Joust Madness, Catapult Madness.
You might have to go through another mode entirely.
Oh, to like reset the game
Right,
essentially?
yes,
Okay.
exactly. So you have to, if you have just Joust 1, you have to do Joust 2 in order to relight the multi-ball. Otherwise, it's just going to give you the mystery reward. So he did manage to get in the multi-ball.
Ooh. Ball
No
save
worries.
still
Yeah,
on,
ball
though.
save is pretty generous in multi-ball. Royal Madness.
Oh,
Interesting. So you have to completely reset it, basically.
wow. So Royal Madness is all the castles? Or no? Is Royal Madness something completely different? Oh, and gets the artificial add-a-ball.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for that tidbit of info. I've wondered that for probably the last 3 years.
It's definitely a rule I should probably know on this
No.
game. It doesn't look like he's trapping up or anything. Yeah, he's back to single ball play.
It's the replay, though, so he's probably at somewhere in the realm of 30 million, 34.
So
just
right
about.
now is when I would definitely try to get control and just go for multi-ball.
Ooh. That's
Yep,
why.
he went for a
That's
castle
why.
shot.
That's
Yep,
why.
exactly. He has a good score though. He can feel pretty confident about that.
And thank you for all of that information, Beer Gut. Do appreciate it. All right, so now Kim's back up. Quite a bit of work to do to get to first, but not undoable.
Gets her first castle.
So that'll be just shy of 4 million, I think, in total score.
It doesn't look like she has any locks for multi-ball.
Do not.
Well,
believe
yeah,
so.
she only started with $1 million, so she probably didn't get much progress. See, and there's a good lock right there on the fly. In this situation, I'd probably try to just get more control and go for ramps or something. Complete some modes.
Because what else is very lucrative in this mode other than jackpots for multi-balls or castles?
You want to start other modes. I mean, they're very important.
What other modes are there?
So the right ramp is your dragons. Your
Okay.
left ramp is your peasants. And then your orbits are the joust modes.
But you're
And
not
then-
actually. They're always. It's not like I have to start the mode in this game. I'm just completing it.
Yes.
Okay,
it's,
okay.
It's 3 shots, and then your 4th shot completes it.
Okay. It's not like I have to do this to start the mode
Right,
like on a
right.
modern game. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But then, of course, every mode that you complete gives you the insert light right there on Merlin's magic for the 2-ball. And it's just really safe to shoot for ramps. I mean, but that left ramp or the right ramp can definitely be hard to find sometimes.
Oh,
Especially since the ramps are you can kind of see it on the one side. It has kind of like a slot that the ball can slide down, and so it gives you a really nice feed back to the flipper. So even if you get a reject at the ramp, it's still a really safe shot.
Now, is it just me, or does it feel like it is harder to make the right ramp on the final shot to complete the mode since it has to go that extra distance? Like speed-wise, the ball needs a little bit more momentum.
Yes and no.
Okay.
I feel like it's easier sometimes because you can kind of get trapped. She doesn't make it there, but
Trying to get around the corner, it gets a little bit stuck. Otherwise, like up in this.
yeah,
realm.
because it gets like halfway up and then wants to come back down.
Oh, wait a second. Hero, we had a hand to use. What was this? I don't know where they put it, but we had a pointer finger. All right, back over to Monsters.
Ah, monsters.
Yeah, I need to go. I'm gonna go reseat that camera on Medieval so it
right.
does not get all choppy.
All three. Pretty low scoring game. Oh, and it's over. Just like that.
Bo, how are you, my man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good to
Scott,
hear.
welcome back.
I see we were talking about some multi-ball madness in Medieval Madness. here.
Yeah, we were discussing the rule to relight the multiple madness.
Yes, you are correct. You have to play Royal Madness. They're absolutely right to get.
Which were Royal Madness? It's going through all the modes, isn't it?
Royal Madness is going through all of the side modes.
Right.
Getting all of your ramps, all of your orbits, and your catapults.
So you just have to do a completion of each one of the modes.
Exactly.
Right.
Once you light multi-ball madness the first time, you get a 2-ball if you only had one of them done.
Right.
It's a 3-ball if you had more than one done.
Okay.
And the more of them you have done, the better your jackpots are, the better your super jackpots
Gotcha.
are. Once you finished it, then completing any of those modes will give you a hurry-up shot in the center for $1 million. I think if you get 2 of them completed quick enough to where you had a hurry-up going, you get another hurry-up going,
Okay.
it bumps up to $3 million.
So then the Royal Madness, is that started at the Merlin Scoop?
Yeah, it started at the Merlin's Magic Scoop, yes.
Okay.
And that one earns you, it's cops out an extra ball, and the way you do it is you have to hit each shot twice.
Gotcha.
The first shot gives you basically a shot bonus, and then the second one gives you that shot's jackpot.
Okay.
So you got to hit catapult twice, and I believe if you hit the lock shot, it grants you one of them for free. So in theory, you could spam the
Lock shot all day.
the lock shot all day
Yeah.
and finish Royal Madness that way if you are having trouble
Right.
hitting a specific shot.
Yes,
But yeah,
I know
if-
the ramps can be quite hard sometimes.
they can. You're right. But yeah, if you do that, your reward is an extra ball.
Cool.
And it starts it over again, so you can get your multi-ball madness again.
Yeah,
Yep, absolutely right.
It's definitely not something I've really gone for in the past.
Yeah, I've
It
done
seems
it more.
like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work for sure. I guess the advantage of it is, and I've only done it in the virtual pinball. I haven't been able to do it in the real pinball either.
Yeah, because I do have.
Oh, that
have
looks
some
so
trouble
much
with-
more silky smooth. I love it.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah, the dragon ramp can be pretty hard sometimes.
It can, yeah. Depending on how it's set up, sometimes that thing can be brutal.
But like I said, even if you get a reject at that ramp, it can be kind of nice back to the flipper because of how they have like that slit in the
Yep.
ramp.
Let's show everybody how sexy it's looking. It's not quite a perfect 60, but it's a lot closer than it was before. That's looking a heck of, at least to me, that's looking a heck of a lot better than it was earlier tonight. This is Tom Lavallere stepping up on the machine. Let's see what he's able to do on his ball, too. I'm guessing by the fact that it's just a single player, this is probably a fun ball.
Yep, looks like it's playing for fun.
Or revenge. Could be one of
Yeah,
the
it
two.
could be one.
Everybody has those balls in this game. Or in any game. Yeah, there you go. That's that dragon ramp. You've really got to hit around that thing to get it up that ramp, especially when you don't have to loop it around, but you actually have to rescue the damsel.
Yeah, it's a very hard shot on the fly.
It is. I've always found the left ramp to be a little bit easier to get than the right ramp on almost every machine I've ever played. Would you agree with that?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Especially since usually you can just let the ball tip over back to the right flipper.
Yes.
Usually.
That's true. The rejection is a lot worse on the dragon ramp as well. A lot of times that thing will go
True. It does go down the
towards
center.
the middle, yes.
Yep.
Oh, this one might be headed there. Yeah, he wasn't able to save it. You can almost watch that one happen as it was getting close to the castle and just not enough oomph to get there.
That's what happens on the fly.
Sure does. All right, see what he's doing on ball 3 right here. Amazing it is this, we might actually be coming close to the end of the league night. I don't see a lot of games being played right now. We had a
Everything's
lot.
going pretty quick.
It's going real fast tonight. We had a lot of 2-player and 3-player groups. I think one person, David Tebby, even had a 1-player group.
Oh.
Because I guess he was grouped in 3, and 2 of the other people in the group that weren't able to make it tonight had to use some pre-plays.
Yeah, week 7, people figure out what division they're going to be stuck in, and they might see themselves below the cut line and not even try.
True.
It's unfortunate, but it happens.
It does happen, yeah, and you can look at the link at the bottom. Actually, I'm going to switch to a different view here. Yeah, that one's a little bit better because it shows the thing at the bottom there. Yeah, you can go to ssl.league.papa.org to always look and see what the current standings are for the league coming into this week.
Cool.
Yeah, looking at JD's sponsor. I could have sworn I relit it once in a game on Pinball FX3, which we all know is very realistic, isn't it? Soviet Dansberg, how are you tonight, man? Hopefully you are having a great evening, great Monday night here in the capital city. Met him a couple of weeks ago in a meetup. Very, very nice dude.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Tom ends up with that bonus.
I don't think he was too happy with that score, but
he doesn't look happy. $5 million. I probably would not be happy with that too. And Tom's one of the better players here. So
looks like he is going to replay.
Dude, the pinball is pinballing. Is the best way. You know, sometimes it's always fun, but sometimes it's very, very kind, and other times not so much. I had a few games like that tonight. A couple games that were very kind to me, and a couple games, Iron Maiden, that was not kind to me in any way, shape, or form. I shouldn't say that. I came back and had like 30 million in Iron Maiden, but it could have been so much more. That and Monopoly both had decent games at them. I mean, Monopoly was 4 million, and that game can vary dramatically.
Yes.
But
That game can be pretty tough to
But on both of them, I left multiple modes on the table, and just, even though the score wasn't horrible, I still felt bad about it at the end, because it's that feeling you always get when you're playing a game of pinball. I could have done so much more.
Yeah. Well, Iron Maiden is one of those games that focuses so much on modes and mode completion.
It does, yeah. And I had Rime of the Ancient Mariner lit to get the 2-ball there, and then the moment that would have worn out, I could have gotten my Trooper multi-ball on shot 3.
So you had stuff pretty much lined up.
I had a lot of good stuff lined up and wasn't able to get any of it. So
Bowen actually just posted a tutorial for Iron Maiden.
Did he?
Yes, yesterday I think, or maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, in the last 2 days or so. He goes through it pretty well.
Assuming he's been busy down at the new Papa headquarters then.
Yeah.
Making all that happen. Good for him.
I think he puts up over like 800 million or something on his first game.
Oh my God. God love you, Bowen. And to him, that's nothing. I mean,
yeah, only Bowen will walk away from 800 million on Iron Maiden and not be happy.
Right. He's gonna be like, why couldn't I got $1 billion on that? If they made the machine virtual, we'd be there being like, how the heck do you get 800 million on that thing? He's doing it on the real thing every single time. That's why he's one of the best out there, and why he's, for tournaments like Pinburg and some of the biggies, he doesn't even play in them anymore. He helps run them.
Yeah.
He's very involved in the entire Pinburg process of machine selection. Of course, a lot of people in Pittsburgh do testing now on almost a weekly basis as part of their fight clubs up there.
Well, I'm sure it's a lot less stressful.
Right, yeah, definitely. But yeah, if you ever see anything about the Pittsburgh Pinball Fight Club, that's what it is. I think we are allowed to talk about Fight Club.
Oh, yeah?
John Rapogel's talked about it on podcasts before, so I think we're allowed to talk about it.
I'll have to...
yeah, look it up. Basically, it's like, I think it's every Thursday or every other Thursday. They just basically have a get-together, little impromptu tournament at the headquarters.
Cool.
And the whole purpose of it is to test machines for Pinburg.
Right, yes, because they have so many games, and it's so hard to...
Oh, yeah.
To get looks on everything and make sure that every switch is working.
And I'm sure this year, with it being up to 1,000 players in Pinburg, That's going to mean more machines that I'm sure they've acquired. I'm sure Evan Bookbinder, who just joined us in chat, that is Weatherman Bookie right there. Evan, how are you tonight? Hopefully you are doing quite well. I mean, Evan, I'm sure, can speak to it too. You know, there's probably going to be even more machines this year at Replay FX than there have ever been before, because I'm sure they've been acquiring, knowing they've got to have more machines for Pinburg.
Yes.
You know, they're always looking to advance. I think they've pretty much maxed out on the space that they have now. Oh, speaking of, winner of last week's Fight Club.
Awesome.
We can talk about it. We can absolutely talk about how good you're doing at it, man. But yeah, I'm sure that, you know, and anytime there's a machine that comes up available somewhere, that they are probably in the market for it in some way, shape, or form, putting a few bucks out to get some more machines in there.
Yeah, it's
hands.
probably a very short list of games that they don't have now.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure at this point it's, you know, you're looking for seconds and thirds of good machines, or if you see just a good deal on a machine, you know, you're jumping at it, because you're right. There's not many that you don't have the opportunity to play in some shape or form when you're at Replay FX every year.
It's a good place to go when you're looking for games that you haven't played before.
Yeah, there's a lot of good spots. There's a lot of, you know, I don't want to say semi-private, but, you know, not quite as accessible places to look at machines. I know there's a collection that they talk about with the Midwest Gaming Classic every year, that they have like VIP tickets to, that's like 150 machines.
Wow.
A lot of classic stuff. Of course, the Museum of the Pinball Hall of Fame in Vegas has a lot of machines, a couple hundred. The Museum of Pinball out in Banning, they just finished up Arcade Expo 5.0 out there. And that has a giant pinball reflection as well. It's not just an arcade show at this point. It has just as much pinball as it does arcades. Yeah, there's a lot of places to go to see really, really big, impressive collections, but I don't think any of them top what we get to see every year at Replay FX.
No.
And I don't just say that because I help run it, or at least help work it.
They're the biggest for a reason.
Oh, look at that. Evan with the info. Yes, the number of machines is increasing. Papa probably doesn't even have enough machines between the tourney and free play area, so I'd even expect local machines to be sourced. Papa also acquired Keith Elwin's own collection on loan from California, and we had those trucked in a few weeks ago. Holy crap. Wow. Interesting. And that's an interesting thing, too. You know, was Keith even playing them? Because Keith is, you know, now working for Stern. Is Keith based in Chicago now full-time for Stern?
Yeah,
I would think so.
Yeah, because he's about to, they're releasing his game, I think, in the summer, so he's been
nice, his
really
new one.
hard. Yes.
Sweet. Do we know what it is, or is it still top secret?
It's secret. I don't know if I should let slip that information.
Don't divulge. Don't divulge.
It is information that was greatly kept secret.
We won't tell we won't tell a soul unless you feel like typing in the super secret notepad window, which we're not going to show anybody.
I can tell you it's going to be spectacular.
I believe it. I mean, Iron Maiden, I think, was one of the most polished machines right out of the factory that Stern has had in a very, very long time. It was well reviewed. You know, I enjoy it. Even on machines where the shots are a little bit tough, it's a little bit yeah, that is Tom LaVere. He's a local player.
The sheet's over there somewhere.
Somewhere, yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, here you go. He had 2 hurry-ups, by the way, Tom, in a row there. So his hurry-up jumped from, and he knows it, jumped from 1 million to 3 million because he finished 2 modes at once and got the double hurry-up that way.
But yeah, Stern should be releasing Steve Ritchie's new game anytime now, probably at the end of March.
Okay, so there. Senor Cranky Pants, thank you for that follow. You now know every time Level 1 goes live, and we appreciate that. So yeah, they're popping them out right now. Munsters in basically January. New machine end of March, so that should be announced in a couple of weeks.
The premium should be shipping out in the next couple weeks.
Now, what show is coming up? Is Texas Pinball?
Texas is this weekend, I think.
Okay. You think a relatively good chance that they'll announce it at the Texas Festival?
Well, the Pin Masters in Vegas is the week after, and the Nationals.
And Nationals out there too.
Nationals is in 2 weeks as well, so they might release Steve Ritchie's game then.
Ah.
But it's hard to say.
Do you think they'd be willing to pull a crazy trick and not show it off and put it in Pin Masters or in the national championship?
That would be something that they haven't done in a long time.
Have they ever done it?
The only time that they really ever did anything like that was Expo.
Okay.
And that's when you would usually get like a.
And we're talking Pinball Expo in like Chicago,
yes,
right?
Pinball Expo Chicago.
Makes sense. Sturm's own territory.
Yep. And like last year, Deadpool was in beta code.
Yes.
And so we were playing the brand new code on that
That's
nobody
right.
had ever seen before. So that's usually when they do stuff like that.
Gotcha. And that makes sense. Like I said, that being Stern's home territory.
You got to play better.
Over my flipper.
Nice.
All right, well, I've got to play, so.
All right, go play. We will watch Eric play a little bit of Medieval Madness here in the meantime while you're chilling.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks,
go
guys.
play. Bo Pendleton, everybody. Let's see what Eric's able to do. Oh, he tilted the machine. Holy crap. Yeah, we're going to leave it on Munsters right now because we're going to leave it on Medieval Madness. I don't see anybody playing Munsters. No idea if there's any games left to play on that. Nice job by Eric right there to get that out of the way. Apparently I just paid someone money. I want to figure out who I paid money to. Oh, okay. That renewed. Got it. Comes Eric. Ball number 2 right now has the first castle destroyed. The next gate down. Has Merlin's Magic. I don't think he had anything lit for Multi-Ball Madness yet. No, he did. He had Catapult Madness. I want to say one of the lights might be acting up a little bit here. Makes it a little bit hard to see. We'll have to get Tom or one of the techs on the case for that at some point or another. He does still have the multi-ball going. You guys out of here? Holly, you leaving us?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
All right. I will see you probably next Monday.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the tournament tomorrow, but then I was like, I need to get my sister's shit done and get the fuck out.
Gotcha. I will be in Akron.
I guess she initially was going to open, like, try to open, like, mid-April. I was like, please, no. So she's, like, aiming for the beginning of May, so I'm like, okay. Good. Gotta order furniture and shit, all kinds of fancy stuff, and go back to IKEA for some big plants. I don't know why I agreed to do this.
Grab the mic. That's it. No, you're fine. Yeah. I know. We torture this poor monitor right here. We absolutely torture it.
It went tilt.
Yes, and I think the monitor stand is not doing as well as it used to. So we probably have to buy a new monitor stand at some point. Rita Stevenson joining us right now. How are you, Rita?
I'm great.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
This has been a great night.
Yeah, first time you've been able to make it out for a Monday in a little bit. We're very appreciative that you were able to.
It's been about 8 weeks, but
it has been. It's been
a long
minute.
time.
How's the guest playing been going tonight?
It was fun.
Cool.
There was no pressure.
That's true. There's something to be said for playing without having to worry about league or anything, just playing for relaxation and fun. You usually tend to put your best scores up that way.
I messed up on fishtails because when I pushed the second person, it didn't register.
Oh.
So a 10 million first ball got totally erased.
Oh, no.
That's all right. Again, no pressure.
That's true. As long as it's not messing with any of the league players.
And he put up a great score. He put up like 15 million at the end, so it
Nice.
was amazing.
Good job.
Yeah, I had fun playing with Dwayne. We had a great time.
Dwayne's a cool dude. It's been very good to get to meet him the past couple of weeks. And
He put up a great score in Walking Dead. He had 28 million. Did a great
that's
job.
an excellent score on that game.
Yep.
Agreed.
So, yeah, we had some fun. I still don't know how to play Munsters.
I'm getting a hang of it a little bit, to the point where I can talk about it a little bit more credibly on stream. The part of it that I still have to figure out is what lights the playfield multipliers. I haven't figured that part out yet. I'm sure Evan, not our Evan Bingham, but Evan Bookbinder from up in Pittsburgh could probably help us on that.
Well, I was watching it when they did the launch party. I was watching it when you guys were doing the charity. And, they were explaining it. But when you get up there to actually play it, it makes no sense.
Yeah. And Evan makes a good point speaking about the low pressure thing. I know what Rita's saying. We did a pinball 101 for Pittsburgh the other day and taught people how to play pinball. Then ran a no money knockout tournament afterwards. Kind of fun playing competitively when nothing matters. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's fun not to have all the pressure in the world on you, even though we as competitors crave it.
Yes.
Sometimes it's good not to have it. Get a little bit of a break from it. Just play easy and free and just let the game come to you that way.
Well, that's why I like the women's league, because sometimes we'll mix it up and we'll do conga lines or we'll do split flips or,
every other
team
Wednesday
split
at
flip.
Level 1 Bar and Arcade.
So, we have a great time. On the off weeks we learn how to play different games and we do different, split flip is a blast.
Split Flipper's a lot of fun.
That's when one person's on one flipper and another person's on another flipper if people don't know what split
That's
flip
right.
is.
That's right.
And then you switch every time you're up.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, you switch the flippers on the second ball, and then the third ball you just figure out who wants to do what.
Oh, nice. See, I've never typically done it like that, so that's an interesting strategy. I've always done I pick one side, the other partner picks the other side, and you stick with it. But I'm sure you could, you could change the rules as you go based on however you want to do a split flipper tournament, unless someone corrects me and says that's how the actual rules are.
Well,
Evan, what I was wondering is lighting the playfield multipliers on Munsters. So feel free and let me know on that whenever. No pressure.
is he on up here?
Yeah, he is WX Man Bookie.
Oh, cool.
That is
That's
him.
exciting.
Yes, yes. Anyways, talk about this past Saturday for you.
Oh, man, that was fun.
Can we show you off to the world right now?
Sure.
Let's do it. That is Rita right now.
Minus a lot of hair.
A little less hair than she had a couple of days ago. Here, we'll sneak in the camera here.
So
yes.
this past weekend, we went up to Easton at Fido's for St. Baldrick's Day.
Yes.
And 5 of us got shaved for money, and we raised money for pediatric cancer research.
Of course, many of you know one of the last times that we were on this stream, it was for
St.
that
Baldrick's.
purpose. That's right. We are both very aerodynamic, if I might say as well.
So there were 5 of us, and we were the Silverball shavies because we all met and we all had a pinball connection.
Yes.
And we had one young lady who drove over from Pittsburgh.
Evan, you probably know it as Lee Ziegler. Yeah.
And she's amazing.
She's awesome.
And then we had Kit Burke, who isn't here tonight. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I don't think she's feeling good.
Oh,
Don't know
that's
why.
sad.
Yeah.
And then
She was supposed to be in my group.
oh man.
Yeah, I know.
And then Tish Edwards
Mhm.
and Aaron Ryan.
And Aaron jumped in late, too.
Yeah, he was one of the very last ones to be shaved.
Yes.
And then myself. And I actually volunteered my eyebrows, which there wasn't really a lot to do anyway, and we raised $30 on the spot. That was pretty awesome.
Heck yeah. And I know I asked you earlier today, do you know what, for all of the Silverball Shavies efforts, including the tournament we had here at Level 1, do you know what the approximate total for the group is right now?
I know we're close to 3. I know.
3,000? Holy crap!
Pretty
That's more than I
close.
thought.
I just raised another 20 tonight. I looked on mine. I have almost 500.
That's
Of
awesome.
people who have donated online when I didn't expect it. So I checked mine earlier.
Yeah.
And Tish went around today and got $60 just for people petting her head.
I put $5 in for that myself. I'm not
So-
turning that down.
I mean, we still can, there's still donations being accepted. Aaron is still going to put his up and get some donations. So
Yeah.
we could be between 3,500 and close to 4 by the time this is all said
That
and
is
done.
sensational. I mean, great job to the entire pinball community, all of friends and family of all of the Silverball Shavies, everyone that had a part in making this happen to raise possibly as much as $4,000
Or more.
for conquering childhood cancer.
Yeah, we don't know.
Is sensational. We
And-
love the fact that that's happening.
We had people show up to support us.
Yeah.
Jen and James came up. Nina and Mike came up. Samantha came up with Aaron, and they were just going to watch, and we got Aaron talked into it. So, I mean, people who were
I heard
not
it. I heard it took a
shamed.
little bit of Jameson as well.
No, but for him, it actually was Guinness and cider.
There you go.
But I think
See,
he was going
okay,
to do it anyway.
Evan makes a great point. I'd shave my head for this too, but I nearly already look like Scott.
Yeah, but if you have facial hair, we'll
See,
raise
that's
more
what I'm
money.
thinking. I have not shaved this beard probably in a decade. And in fact, no, it was more than a decade. Yeah, okay, I got to think about this now. It was 2006 or 2007. And the last time I shaved it was for the old Game Junkie days, which Alex is. Hello, Cameron. JD maybe knows about this. Alex definitely knows about this. We used to do videos down at Game Junkie for running of the controllers for our video game decathlon that they did every year. Matt Matz and a good friend of mine did this. And the last year that I did the videos, it was the third rendition of it. I had moved to Columbus at this point.
Okay.
And I decided to do my best bad John Madden impression ever. I have yet to get the video for it, but I had to kill the beard so that I looked like John Madden.
Oh, no.
And that's the last time that I have. So it's probably been 12 years at this point.
So we can get $50 for that easily.
Oh, it's going to take more than $50.
Maybe 75. They raised it right on the spot.
I'm just saying,
Blackboard.
it's going to take fundraising for the whole shebang
Okay.
for me to get rid of the beard.
It would be worth it, though.
JD, my hair is running super thin, so I'm close to the same. Yeah. Oh, never heard. Oh, you've never heard of this? Oh, we're gonna have to fix this. You're gonna have to at least see the first 2 videos. I don't remember if I ever put them on YouTube. I think I threatened it for years that I was gonna put them on YouTube. I'm gonna have to look and see if they're there and bug Matt again, and again, and again. He's in Arizona now.
Oh, that's
you can
close
bug him
to
when
be
you
there.
go to Arizona.
Yep.
To get that third video.
Yep. I'll
You need to
get
stick
meet
my
him there.
coworkers that live in Phoenix on him.
That would work.
Yeah, I know.
Threaten a rattlesnake in his truck.
Oh, I've heard scorpions are the worst.
They are.
Yeah, I've heard bad things
They're
about
ugly.
scorpions. And when they bite, it's not good.
Especially when little ones are around.
Oh, yeah.
They don't bite, they sting.
That's right, the stings.
They put
That's
little
right.
barbs in you and put
Ugh.
poison in you, and they're just not happy.
I don't even like the sound of that.
They're interesting from a real long distance.
Yes.
Now, tarantulas are cool.
I will take your word for it.
I got to see one out in the wild when I lived there. It was
Yeah?
beautiful. It was
Wow.
an amazing spider.
Once again, I'm taking your word for it. Oh, my goodness. All right, so what do we got playing right now? Looks like we've got
Oh.
Amy playing some Medieval Madness right now.
Nice. I love medieval.
So tell, what games did you play tonight?
I had Mousin,
Okay,
which I didn't do horrible on.
cool.
I had Munsters, which I still don't know how to play. I need to learn how to play that one.
And Evan and them were talking about our question about the playfield multiplier for that. Lighting Kitty, which is the playfield multipliers, done by either starting an area or as a mystery reward.
Okay.
So you start an area, it lights Kitty, and then you hit the shot, you get the playfield multiplier.
And is the mystery award the grandpa scoop?
I believe it is, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was real good at getting that scoop, but wasn't getting a whole lot of points from it. I was not feeling real happy about it.
Gotcha.
But I just need to learn how to do the playing field on it. I just don't know it well enough.
it's a new machine. It's still coming around, still coming together. So hopefully, you know, as we begin to play it more and more and show it more and more, because we've shown it quite a bit.
Yes.
Not sure we'll show it next week because we've had it about 3 or 4 streams in a row now.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll mix it up just a little bit.
But, you know, it's a cool game.
Oh, here we go. Mystery Award is the scoop.
Okay.
In competition mode, which I don't think this is set on competition mode right now because
No,
it does have
'cause
a very minimal ball save.
It did.
And I know
had
competition.
a ball save.
Yeah, and I know competition mode does not have a ball save.
I was like, when
But-
did they turn the ball save on? Because
Don't
I got
know.
it. Because Eddie showed up with a ball save and a baseball
Yeah,
with his glove, and I'm like, I thought that was turned off.
I thought so too, and I think by default it is. So
Hey, I like the ball save. It's kind of cool.
for casual play like this, I'm not opposed to it. I think for tournaments, we may get Kim to turn it back on just because tournament play.
Right.
But you know, we'll see what we decide to do when that comes around. So you played Mousin, you played Munsters. What else did you play?
Fishtails.
That's right. We talked about Fishtails.
Fishtails was fun. If I would have had both people in and it would have registered my second player, my score would have been much higher. But,
Right.
you know, the player that I was playing with did great, which is important.
Yes.
And what else did we play? Oh, we played Walking Dead. And I did better than my average on Walking Dead, so I was happy.
Very nice.
And it's the first time I've played in so long that I was happy with my scores.
Very cool. Evan, how recently did that Deadpool code come out? Because Trent was not here tonight, but I do remember him doing a Deadpool update pretty recently, maybe a couple of weeks ago when he was here, because I think we were even showing it on stream, the process of him doing that update. I think we had Deadpool on display that night. So I'm curious how new it is, if it's newer than what I remember or if it's the latest.
Oh, now that's a strong score. 20
20
million.
million on Medieval is not bad.
That's a real strong score.
Yeah, good job by Amy on that for sure.
And I don't think she's playing in a group. She's just playing for fun, it looks like.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
think we're really down to funsy games all the way around here. Link has gone very quickly tonight.
There were a lot of people missing. Like, I was in a two-person group.
So was I.
So we actually took two people groups, and we combined on Walking Dead.
Good idea. Didn't
'Cause-
even think about that.
You know, 4 of us, we put one per team first, second, and our group was 3-4, and we knew
Super
where we
smart
were,
idea.
and it went quick. And
Love it.
And that way you have a little more camaraderie when you do it that
You
way.
do, you do. I mean, I'm kind of thankful mine was a 2-player group because it meant I could get. By the way, Evan, since you're saying there was new Munsters code, did they fix the playfield bug that was allowing people to get 36x playfield? I'm genuinely curious about that. Let me know. Yeah, for me, it was just me and Alec Marison tonight in my
Okay.
group, which was fine because then I could jump back on here on commentary a little bit quicker. So,
Right.
you know, it's always such a balancing act to try and play and commentate and do all that at the same time. You know, I think everyone was seeing that early because also I was drinking orange juice and getting fried wontons. Dang, blood sugar went low again on
Oh,
me.
no.
I don't. Last day of my medicine. Talked to the doc today, so
Good.
hopefully
Good, good.
tomorrow will be better with that.
Well, and Alex jumped in for a while.
Yeah,
so
he
that
did.
was good.
Alex was here. I know Bo stopped over for a little bit.
I haven't met Bo yet. I should have met him tonight.
Very cool dude. Very excited. You know, he is taking over the Pinball Wizard tournaments.
I was hearing that.
Yeah, he's going to take over running that from Robert Gaines. I'm very excited about that.
That should be real good.
I think that will be a benefit for all parties involved.
Yes.
I really do. And so excited to see what he's able to do with that. I know Trent and Deborah are going to be helping out with those tournaments as well. So, you know, and Bo works for Trent up at Tilt. You know, he does a lot of tech work up at the barn as well. So he's exposed to the machines all the time. He's becoming more and more exposed to tournament play all the time. And like I said, when you got Deborah and Trent helping you, you know, you got
You learn
good
a
people
lot.
on your side.
And isn't he helping with taking over of the Greater Columbus Pinball, where you can find out where the pinballs are?
Aaron Ryan's actually helping with Deborah.
okay.
Deborah took over the Facebook group,
Right.
and Aaron Ryan converted the list to a Google map.
Yes.
So now, and I'm sure I can find I'll find the link and post it maybe on my Twitter, Sav2880 Gaming, if
That
you
would
want
be
to follow
good.
me on Twitter. I'll post that maybe tomorrow, that link to the Google map for Columbus Pinball.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, so then you can just click and find what machines are close to you. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, both of them are kind of trying to revitalize that group a little bit. I think Alan McClellan was running the group for a while, but
He was.
you know,
And he
he's
just recently stepped down from it.
yeah, he's doing a lot of things. We see him at tournaments on occasion as well, and he's very big in the Vectrex world as well. He's a video gamer. He's like me. He's
Okay.
just as much of a video gamer as he is a pinballer,
Okay.
for sure. I think a lot of people even here are surprised. People that have known me for a long time know that. People that are just getting to know me think, oh, you're just into pinball. I've been a gamer for far longer than I was a pinball player.
So I was introduced to Twitch because my son always watches the speed run tournament things
Yes,
where they
like the-
raise money for
The Games Done Quick events, yes.
Yes, because he watches those and he donates. And
Yes.
He goes, Mom, you need to watch this. So I started watching with him. So that's how I got even introduced to Twitch. Was,
Heck yeah. And pinball on Twitch, I think, is starting to get a much bigger following.
Which is pretty good.
I'm-
Thanks to you and thanks to Carlos.
Thanks to locally here, but I mean, thanks to a lot of people as well. Buffalo Pinball. Of course, you know, our guy Jack Danger up in Chicago who runs the
Okay.
Dead Flip channel. I mean, he is probably the biggest streamer of pinball in the world right now, even more than Papa itself. When he streams, he can oftentimes get 1,000 viewers.
Wow.
And
You'll
Chad,
have to introduce me to that.
I will. And Chad's right. Chad being Ace Pinball, they had a pinball done quick at the Awesome Games Done Quick event.
That was awesome.
So they had pinball speed runs. Of course, and Carlos here has done some speed runs of Roadshow down at close quarters as well.
Okay.
So, you know, pinball speed running is a thing. You know, there's not a lot of people doing it, but, you know, it is a fun thing for people to breathe new life maybe into a game that they've mastered, or just to try something a little bit different for fun. You know,
And
there's no shame in that
introduce
whatsoever.
people to it.
Absolutely.
You know,
That is
I was
absolutely
watching, you know, and it was because of the charities that my son was introducing
Yeah.
it to me. And, you know, when you have Doctors Without Borders, you know, that's a huge charity.
That's a huge one. I believe the summer games done quick is the one that's done for for Doctors Without Borders.
And what's the second main one they do?
The one in January, Awesome Games, that is the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Got it.
Yes.
All I know is my son donates to both of them. And I am just so proud that, you know, he does that of his own volition. He's got me watching it with him. It's kind of fun.
By the way, V says hello.
Hello there. Thanks for being on here.
You should show, because V has not seen a picture of you
Hi, V.
with slightly less hair than you had before.
Yeah, no, it's good. You know, I kind of feel like the Avatar because I got this little circle right here. So it's like, okay, you know.
I have a
anybody
little
wants
hair,
the
but it's not by
Avatar-
choice.
Yeah. And it'll grow back so quickly. So.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's like, aren't you cold? And I'm like, no. It's actually hotter than it is. But to be able to play pinball without a hat is wonderful.
I just realized V probably missed all the conversation of me talking about what it would take for me to get rid of my beard.
Lots of money.
Lots of money. Lots of money for charity.
Yeah, but it's a great cause. I mean,
Yes. Yes.
to prevent pediatric cancer is huge.
It is.
And
It
I've been
is.
blessed with 3 healthy adult children
Yeah.
and 3 grandchildren. It's hair. It's a vanity. I can get rid of it to help raise
Comes
money.
back.
It comes back.
Comes back every time.
And if it doesn't, you know, oh well.
People are like, no.
Lots and lots and lots of money.
Lots of charity money.
Lots of charity money.
It grows back. It grows back. It's okay.
It's all right. Hey, B, you can come join us.
Maybe she can.
You know,
Maybe
we're
she can,
trying
never
to make this team, we're trying to double the team for next year.
Yeah, and Evan talking about Munsters as well.
I'm looking at that.
You can't really time out the modes. And we were talking about that earlier tonight. Every shot, it looks like when you trap the ball in a Munsters mode, it only takes about 3 seconds off the clock.
Okay.
So and some of those modes are 60, 70 seconds long.
Right.
So you have to play those modes out, you know, make enough shots to keep that ball on the playfield in action.
Right.
You know, it just doesn't let you.
Yeah, and if it goes into that scoop, it'll come back fast.
It will. It will.
And I was doing real well getting into the scoop and just going, okay, please let it go a little bit to the left so it doesn't go straight down the center.
Oh, I didn't see what Evan just said, too, about how evil the new code is for Munsters. If you accidentally hit the scoop, it puts time back on. That's evil.
Oh, man.
That is evil. The more time you don't want, the more time for.
Oh, my gosh. In most places, you want more time on your modes, just not on this game.
Right.
But it's an interesting game. I love watching the old Munster footage because I grew up with watching the show on TV.
Yeah.
So I like some of these throwback games. Munsters is real fun. Batman 66, that's a really fun game because it has actual TV.
Yeah. Oh, and I loved the Batman television series as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
That was my groove. It was on every day on the network TV station at 4 o'clock.
Yep.
I believe, what would we call that, the pre-Oprah times, maybe?
Yes, before we had all the talk shows.
Yeah, before Oprah and Sally Jesse Raphael and Geraldo and all that crap.
When I was really little, it was on at 7 o'clock on Friday nights because they didn't have the pre-game shows. Primetime started at 7.
Right.
So I remember one time we went and picked my brother up at OSU and came back, and I was allowed to stay up late enough to watch Batman.
Nice.
And I was just enamored.
And I bring this up because we were talking about this as a dream pinball theme. Someone brought up an old Nick at Night show.
Which one?
I don't remember which one. But we got talking about the fact that a Nick at Night pinball machine
with all the shows.
With the original lineup of shows.
That would be great.
Like, don't give me the crap that's on there now. Like, frickin' Frasier and Friends is on Nick at Night now.
I know.
I can't wrap my brain around this.
But
I can't
think
do
about
it.
how old Friends and
I
Frasier
know, it's
are.
like
It's a whole new generation watching it.
They are legit 25 years old. I get it.
Yes.
And that's how old the shows were on Nick at Night when they came out. I get it. I just still can't wrap my head around it.
I
It's
can't
hard.
even remember what used to be on it. Now, if they did an original Nickelodeon one with things like You Can't Do It on television,
yes.
Clarissa Knows All,
Give me
all of
Double
those.
Dare.
Double Dare.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely.
Can we just have a Mark Summers pinball machine?
Yes.
I'd be fine with that.
Oh, no, that would be perfect. I took my oldest daughter to a live Double Dare down at Wright State one time. You know, and she just loved it. and if you mess up and you drain your ball, you get slimed.
Yes.
That would be perfect.
Oh, JD, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Now
Yes,
we're talking.
that would be
now
great.
we are talking.
Yep. I don't remember all the colors, but there were like the monkeys, golden monkeys, and red snakes or green snakes, and all of the different type things on that.
Oh, my God, it's so good.
You know what would be another great game? Is Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Yes, I would love that as a theme.
You know, and that you have to get the mode where, you know, she's escaping, or you have to be able to do the different modes on that. That would be a blast.
Oh, my. And it's got to be the original music from the 90s show.
With the, what was the name of them? Because they were in actual, that was acapella.
Rockapella mode.
Rockapella, yes.
JD, you win.
Yes, thank you, JD.
Hold on, let me point to it right now. You win Twitch.
Yes, that would be perfect.
You have won for the night.
Yes, Rockapella would be great.
Oh, my God,
They
yes.
were the first big acapella before Pentatonics was even born.
Yes. Oh, my buddy Steven, who lives in D.C. now, huge acapella, has sung acapella, loves every bit of it. He would love a Carmen Sandiego machine.
Wouldn't that be so much fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, Stern. I know someone here probably has a connection to Stern. We just gave you 3 great ideas. I can't imagine. Well, Carmen Sandiego might cost a little more for a theme because they just brought the show back on Netflix.
Well, but
that's why you make a pinball machine of it now.
Yes, because then you cross-do it, and then you get them to help put money in for it.
That's right.
Netflix could pitch in, and it would be a great cross-marketing.
Netflix has like stupid money right now.
Yeah.
They do.
They
making
have
some
better
of these shows
than everything else.
They have more shows than everything else.
They have good shows.
They have good shows, yes. But they have quantity as well.
Yes.
They're throwing money at shows like it's crazy. Surely they can throw a couple $1 million to make a pinball machine to go with it.
But it would be such a good cross-marketing.
Yes, it would.
Because then everybody would want to go get Netflix if they don't have it already.
I mean,
Get
can you
some from the
imagine
Hulu.
a Carmen Sandiego pinball machine at this point?
Oh, that would be
with
a
all
blast.
the themes, with all the stuff, with the animation of the old show. Or
And
even
then
the
have the
new
nap
show.
show.
I guess even the new show, but I need Rockapella. I need Rockapella in this, or it's not Carmen
yeah,
Sandiego.
you have to have Rockapella. They might have to go back to the old to get the old Rockapella.
I would be okay with that. Do whatever you have to do.
All right, who's playing right now?
That looks
they
like
got a
Bo
castle.
Blanchard, I believe, is playing right now. A fun game. This might be our last one of the night
Okay.
because we're in that 10 o'clock hour. I don't see anybody else playing League games. So I
Oh, no,
think we might
League's
be,
been over for a while.
yeah, like I said, League was super fast tonight.
Well, small groups go fast.
They do. They do.
I mean,
and
even Holly's group went fast, and
It
they were in
did.
the top one.
And reminder for everybody, next week, regular League week, it'll be week 8 of the regular season.
Okay.
Week after that, April 1st, no April Fools here. It is the seasonal tournament.
Cool.
Going to be 7:30 p.m. on April 1st, and then the week after will be League playoffs. So that's when Bobby Orr Power Play is going to go to some very, very happy person.
I'm really hoping it's going to my house.
I would come visit and play pretty much all the time.
I really like that game.
That game is great.
Unfortunately, Tom has been carrying the water for our family because I didn't play this tournament. So,
But you
I
played
lost
last
it.
season, so you got a lot of opportunities. You got a lot of raffle
did,
tickets.
But, you know, I kind of not playing kind of rehabbed our. But Tom is insanely lucky, so hopefully he'll be bringing it home
There
for
you
us.
go. I don't know if Stream Broadcasters qualifies. I don't know if I qualify for it. But even if I did, where the heck would I put a Bobby Orr's Power Play right now?
Well, you could leave it here on loan.
I could. I've thought about it. Leave it here and just be like, here, keep extra coin drop and put it towards the repairs for the machine.
Right. Or, you know, rent a garage and just put it in the garage at the apartment.
There you go.
But, yeah, that game is sweet. I played Xenon a lot down at another location, and then I came back and played Power Play, and I went, man, this
You
is
can
just
see
like
the similarities.
Xenon.
Yeah.
And I started playing Power Play a whole lot better.
Yes.
Plus, Bobby Orr kind of looks like my daughter's boyfriend, too, so it's kind of funny.
Is your daughter's boyfriend a hockey player?
He used to be. He used to be a
There
goalie.
you go. Nice.
He got too many concussions, or he'd still have been playing in high school.
Gotcha. Yeah, you don't want to mess with concussions anymore.
No, and then he was a goalie for soccer, and, you know.
That's true. V has space at her house.
All right, so V can take it.
That's fine. That's fine.
So, yeah, you should win.
Parties at her house.
That would be worth driving
Hope
for.
I'm not imposing. Don't know if I'm allowed to make parties for, significant
Hey,
other's house.
she just said she has space.
She has
so-
space, yes, but that does not mean I can invite like 20 people over to play.
Well, it's only one machine. You wouldn't invite that many over at one time
That's
anyway.
true. That is very, very
You have
true.
to have the smaller groups so that,
That's right.
you chat, you play. It's all good.
And we have to make sure we practice a lot so we can get the high score on the machine. Because that high score has been 600,000, I think, for what seems like forever.
Yeah.
Like, even the picture in the bar that shows the machine has the 601,000 score on it.
Oh, that's funny.
Ah.
Right next to the wet bar. All are welcome.
Bring it.
Thanks, V.
Love it,
That's
love
awesome.
it, love it. Yes.
Yeah, no, that is the one game I've actually beat the amazing Trent Augustine on.
Yeah.
Because Trent is not like old school.
No, that is Trent's. Classics are Trent's weakness.
Yeah, you can actually beat Trent on that one.
I beat him a couple games in, I don't think it was Louisville because I didn't play him in Louisville. Him and Deborah were running around playing all the arcade games. But in the Cincinnati show, I beat him on a couple of classic games at like midnight after he had had a few drinks. Although from what people have told me, he plays better with a few drinks in his system.
Does.
So the fact I beat him when he was tipsy is a testament to the fact I played a really good game of pinball.
And he's actually a whole different person when he drinks. It's real fun. Different personality completely. He flips.
Yeah.
It's like an alter ego comes out.
Yeah.
I have only seen him that way, and it was up at a tournament up at the barn last year, and it was
yeah.
who is this person?
Well, then he can drink all he wants because he's home.
Right, and it was like, I don't know this person.
He's a lot more extroverted.
Very much so. Otherwise, he's just real quiet.
Yeah.
You don't even know he exists.
He's not quiet when he drinks.
He's kind of fun.
Yeah, he is.
So.
Very much is.
So, because Bo is helping out the barn, are they moving any of the Pinball Wizard tournaments will any of them be at the barn?
I think one of them is going to be at the barn. I want to say the one in May is
Okay.
scheduled to be up at the barn right now. So definitely a stay tuned kind of thing. I know one is
right.
planned for Kid Force up in Cleveland. I know one is planned for Arcade Legacy.
Right.
So
Down in
there
Cincy.
are, yes. And by the way, Therese just said $70 in donations tonight
Oh my
for the head
goodness.
reps. You all freaking rock.
Yeah.
And by the way, the link is still good. If you go, and I'm going to put the link in chat right now.
St. Baldrick's?
The St. Baldrick's link, I think, is still active.
Yes, it is. I was just out there today.
Oh, were you? You went to
Uh-huh.
it. Nice.
I wanted to check I had people giving on the weekend.
Typing it as we speak.
Oh, that one should still be. Yeah.
Yeah, I have not messed with it. So go to that link. You can still give to the St. Baldrick's Foundation on behalf of Level 1 by going to that link right there. So, if you're watching, if you didn't get a chance to watch, 8 days ago for the charity tournament, you still have time. It's not too late to give a few bucks to the charity and help out, and every single bit of it is so greatly appreciated.
And if that link doesn't go to the St. Bald, look up St. Baldrick's and go to the Silverball Shavies, and you can still donate there if this link won't come up. But I think
Absolutely.
this one will still come up.
Yeah, I have not messed with DNS settings or anything, so it should still be fully working.
And it's such a great charity.
It is. It really, really is.
Again, if you could save any child from getting cancer, one of the people who was having his beard and mustache shaved, as well as head, but he was raising money, extra money.
Yeah.
They raised $300 on the floor for his beard and mustache. He had lost his daughter last year.
Oh, my goodness.
In between when they shaved and after that, he actually had lost his daughter to cancer.
I can't even imagine.
I can't either.
I pray I never have to.
And then there was a 7-year-old little girl and her mom who raised $12,000, the two of them. And they actually got featured in the Columbus Dispatch, and this little girl was adorable.
Yeah. And she shaved her head, too.
She shaved her head, and her mom
Wow.
shaved her head. And
That
she
is
was
awesome.
so happy to be able to raise money. She had lost a friend in preschool, and she wanted to be able to raise money to help people.
That's amazing.
And this 7-year-old had the biggest heart ever.
You would have to.
And she was just beaming the whole time. I mean, she's just adorable.
That's amazing. Good for her.
And for two of them to raise $12 million, I wish it would have been $12 million, $12,000 for two people was an amazing feat.
Really, really was.
So a lot of people in Madison County got behind her.
That's sensational.
Which is just brilliant.
As it should be.
Yes.
As it should be.
And it was like front page on the papers yesterday, so I read the article today. It was a great article.
That's awesome. If you see it online, send me a link to it. I'll make sure to share that out among friends and on social media that I'm a part of.
Yep, I actually have it on my page. I'll try to share it back over to you.
Awesome, thank you.
Because it was just a really great article.
Definitely. I'd love to share some more about what we did on my own social media.
Yep.
Because I think it's a great story to tell.
It is. I didn't know about it until Kit was telling us that she's been doing it for 13 years.
Yeah.
So you had one person who's doing it for 13 years and 4 of us who had never done it before.
There you go.
And our friends show up and support us and gave to us and came out for the tournament. I mean, the tournament was great. I didn't get to be here, but I got to watch it, and the streaming was great on it, and it looked like everybody was having a blast.
And I know I've said it online, but I will say it again. A huge thanks to Chris and Evan for their work in helping with broadcasting the event, which allowed me to play in the event.
And you did
do
great.
really well. Tied for 6th place.
That's perfect.
Best tournament finish I've had in at least 12 months.
And it was a great tournament. Everybody was having fun. It was of all ages.
It was.
You know, when everybody can get along and have that much fun, and it's for such a great cause, that's just brilliant.
It's a blessing right now when we can take, with everything going on,
yes,
that we can take a moment and do something like that so wonderful for charity.
And be
it's
thankful.
a true blessing.
Now, speaking of charity tournaments, can I do a plug for mine?
Do it, yeah.
So for anybody that's in the Columbus area, you're going to be streaming it for me.
November time again, right?
November time, November 9th.
Yes.
We're going to do our Pin for Pins, and it's for people in need of Delaware County. They have a prescription drug voucher program that we're raising money for.
Yes.
And it helps people get heart meds, diabetes meds, you know, people who have to make choices between food and getting their drugs, or prescriptions, I guess is how I should say
Being
it.
someone who's diabetic myself, I have full understanding, especially the last week or so,
And
of just how important it is to have the medicines and,
absolutely.
and have them be right.
Yes.
You know, it's such a hard balance to do, and these are people that don't even get to make that choice.
Right.
You know, and it's true. The last tournament was V's first tournament ever.
That was awesome. Well, V, you got to come in November and play in mine.
Oh, she will.
So November 9th of 2019.
Sorry if I just committed you to November 9th, V, but you're busy that day. I'm just telling you right now.
So yeah, November 9th of 2019, 1 o'clock here at Level 1. We're going to be doing this charity tournament. I've had around 27 people for the first 2 years. I would love to see the 40 mark for this one.
We can do it.
It's a Saturday.
Yes.
It's a Saturday, and OSU is playing Maryland, so we'll have the game on all the TVs.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have a side tournament, which you put together the side tournament last for the video
The arcade
games.
tournament, yeah. I definitely want to do that again.
So we'll have an arcade tournament. So, you know, so if you're not a pinball player, you can be in the arcade tournament and still be able to win something cool with that.
Yeah.
We'll have auctions. We had some really cool auctions, gifts that were given, you know, and donated.
I think I won one of the auctions last year, too, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was so much fun, and it's such a good, again, we don't do junk charities. We do charities that mean something to people.
Absolutely.
I mean, Kit wanted to do the St. Baldrick's one because this is something she's been involved in for 13 years.
Yeah.
It means something to her. I lost a coworker because she didn't have her heart meds. None of us knew this. If she had been able to have gone and gotten a voucher or something, she would have at least had her heart meds and not been DOA out of the hospital.
Absolutely.
So this is huge. Oh, we got Munsters.
Yeah.
It looks like Brett.
Looks like Brett, yep. But yeah, people in need of Delaware County, November 9th, so get it on your calendar right now.
Absolutely.
It
It's an
is.
IFPA tournament.
Absolutely.
So there's ranking involved. It'll be a 4-strike. Well, we're not sure. It was 7 strikes last time, and it
was
went
progressive.
forever progressive.
Well, Evan and another individual but had Evan Bingham.
Epic.
An epic run of head-to-head games where in some cases 200 million on Adam's Family was not enough. It was second place.
Yes. It
So,
was epic. So we
you know.
may change the format to qualifying rounds and then go head-to-head for the finals. Not sure how we're doing it yet.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
We'll figure it out, but it'll be streamed. There'll be the opportunity for, somebody put follow level 1. That's awesome.
That was the bot.
That's awesome,
It's
but I
all-
like the bot.
The bot says useful things.
The bot says good stuff.
That's right.
So, and it's just a whole fun time. You know, so it'll be worthwhile being here. We'll have fun. We usually get a food truck around here. We're going to try to do a tap takeover again.
Nice.
So, yeah, it'll be just a really good way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
Very, very cool. Good
And
to
watch
hear.
Ohio State annihilate Maryland.
They should.
They
That's
should.
how that should go.
And again, doing the arcade side tournament. Hopefully there won't be 17 birthday parties here. That'll make that difficult. But
Right.
you put together an amazing format for that last year.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing it, and hopefully we can get even more players, this year to it. Maybe get 10, 15 people who are part of that. I would love it.
Yeah, even
Nap
if we just
Arcade
get
coming in
arcade
right before the
people.
end of the stream here, but dude, thank you so much. I'm glad your internet is back up.
Awesome.
Dude, thank you so much for all of your support for the stream and everything as well. And
I
by
love
the
how
way,
people
Jason
watch
Knapp
it.
was one of the people that did donate online last week for St. Baldrick's.
Well, thank
Thank
you.
you for that donation. Thank
That
you
was
so much for
awesome.
that. Very, very kind of you.
Oh, you should show them what it looks like when you
We
donate.
should. We should. We will close out on that.
This is what it
This
looks
is Rita.
like.
This is what you donated for. Well,
Right.
that and childhood cancer and
Well,
serving
we're
that.
preventing it, but this is,
You donated for this.
Yep.
You did not have to donate for this.
yeah, no, that
God,
was natural.
God gives you this.
But this,
Maybe this next year,
yes,
it's going to take a bunch.
we'll get it raised.
All I'm going to say, there's a certain V-Bell in chat right now that it's like it's going to take a lot of money.
It'll take a lot of money, but it'll be so worth raising it.
I'm thinking about it. I'm not
Yeah.
committing to anything yet, but I'm thinking about
You
it.
know, we're trying to double our team, double what we raise so that we can, help one more child not come down with cancer.
Absolutely.
So it's pretty awesome. And if you want to look, if you can't get to do it, go to stbaldrick's.org and you can find out all about the foundation. It's amazing.
And for, like we said, for those of you, giveball.level1bar.stream will take you to a donation page.
Yep.
Sponsored by Level 1.
Absolutely.
So, yes.
And the team will take every dollar because,
Absolutely.
it's still, no matter what, it goes for childhood cancer and,
It
preventing
does.
it.
Oh, he's saying I'll donate for the baby face.
Oh, that would work. All right.
You donate for the baby face, and then you're going to fear the double chin. That's all I'm saying.
No, nobody will care about that. It grows.
Thank God it
And you'll
grows.
still have the hair because it's on, they don't take it all the way off. It's just razor without the clippers without the
That's
shields.
true. That's true.
So you'll still see hair.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
probably will then shave it when I get home that night.
Yeah, maybe.
Just so it clean start. Sometimes, I know every now and then a clean start with the beard is not the worst thing ever.
No, and you can always come to Fido's and watch him get it done too.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, no, it'll be good.
Well, Rita,
this was fun.
This is
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you for coming over here. I'm so glad you're back.
I am really
Dimples?
happy to be here.
I would have dimples.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is showing a little bit wrong side. Everything's opposite.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't been playing, but no migraines
Getting
for
better.
9 weeks is just amazing.
That's awesome. So glad to see you getting healthy and happy again.
Hey,
It's a
that's my
wonderful thing.
husband.
That is Tom right there, yes.
Chivo77, that's my dude who's up at the bar watching this.
Yeah, he is. Hold on.
Yep, get the dude.
That's him right there.
There he is.
That's Tom. That's Jen and James walking by.
Yep, and they've been very generous and amazing. But yeah, no, sometimes TV77 is him, sometimes it's me. It just depends on who's watching, but he always gets me on my Twitch to watch. So
That's awesome. So glad. So
all right.
glad.
Well, I hope everybody has a great night.
We do. I do as well. Everyone have a wonderful evening. We will be back on Monday again for next week's league action. I don't think we have anything in between then.
No
and
Wednesday?
Now. I'm kind of in Akron.
Oh,
on
you'll be
Wednesday.
gone. Oh,
Sorry.
All right, V-Bell is more important, and I get that. That's exciting.
Am I blushing?
You're blushing. She's probably blushing too.
I hope she is.
Yeah, we can even see the blush right there. It's all good. All right.
Oh,
Well,
my
hopefully I'll
goodness.
be back here next Monday and be able to either guest play or be here with you.
Absolutely. We appreciate everybody being a part of the stream tonight. Appreciate your chat. Appreciate your subs, your bits, everything, the follows, everything you guys do to support the Level 1 stream. We very much appreciate it. And like I said, we'll be back on Monday. And we'll have this. I think we're going to get Mario Kart up on YouTube as well soon.
That'll be
so
fun.
look on I'm sure you can look on Level 1 Bar's Twitter, for example, because I'll post it and then Level 1 Bar will probably like it or retweet it. So when we get some of that stuff up on YouTube, I will make sure to share it from mine, which, like I said, Sav2880 Gaming on Twitter. So just follow that, and you'll know when you can watch some of this stuff. And you can always watch it on Twitch's video on demand.
That's fun.
Anything
I didn't
that
know
has-
you could do that.
Yeah, you can go up to the top left corner of your screen, go to videos, and look for anything that has been broadcast in the past 14 days and rewatch it. So you can go back and still watch the Bald and Pinball Tournament right now. It was only 8 days ago. You can do it.
That's fun. Only 8 days ago? Are you kidding?
8 days. 8 days a week.
Wow.
8 days a week.
That's pretty awesome.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
Oh, my goodness.
James is behind us. He's rubbing us for luck.
Don't take all mine. I need a little bit. I need it for my work week. Crap.
All right, y'all.
Thank
have a
you,
great
everybody.
night.
Have a wonderful evening. We will see you next Monday, and
All
thank
right.
you guys again.
Thank you.
Let everyone know about the stream. We want more followers. We want more people to know. And thank you so much. We
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Support Level 1, guys.
Peace out, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Bye.